Okay, first day of track cycling, and I'm going to give a flying 200 a shot here. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. As you just saw, I'm about to do a flying 200 at Alkek Velodrome. It's my first time to ever do any track cycling, so it was a pretty cool experience. Got a little chest mount. Obviously, there's not a front mount on a track bike. So I'm going into the warm-up circle. And it's kind of akin to an airport. There's definitely a flow to everything. And since there are no brakes on a track bike and the pedals move the wheels, you have to be aware and alert. Everything's moving pretty fast, even in the warm-up areas. So I'm just spinning through the warm-up circle, getting a little speed. We had already done some pace lines and all this, and we had done a little race at the end of the class. So the instructors just gave us a chance to do a little more riding afterwards, and they were really great. Stuart Gardner and Coach Carl and the other coaches were really receptive, and they made you feel comfortable on the bike. We did some drills, you know, knocking into each other and putting hands on shoulders and guiding them around the little circle and on the track. So they get you comfortable with the differences in a track bike between, you know, what we're all used to with road bikes and gears and all that. So I highly recommend it. A few things about the track. It's obviously owned by the city of Houston, and it was built in 1986. It's 333 meters long, so every 3 laps is a kilo. And the banks are also 33, so 30 degrees, so it's kind of a nice little way to remember. Every track's different, made out of different materials. There aren't that many in the US, I found out. I think there's only like 10, is what I was told. And it's kind of like being in a NASCAR race. You'll see up here, I'll actually pull over 1G in a turn on this flying 200, so pretty cool. So basically what a flying 200 is just like it's an individual time trial. And you roll in with a couple laps of warm up, getting up on the track. Typically here, where I'm about to go on, you would have somebody push you. But since we don't have that, I just kind of did it for demonstration. I wanted to see how the chest mount would work on this as well. So you get up above the blue line, the black and red lines are the sprinters lanes. And then everything above the blue line is kind of warm-up area. And you can see the angle pretty well on this. I'm actually surprised it didn't wash out as much as you would with the elevation loss. You can tell it's banked pretty hard. So basically just work your way out to the outside along the bank to get some speed. And I'll do another lap here, just trying to get up high on the bank as I can. And this is only my 4th time to ever do one of these, so I'm very new. So I'm sure people with experience will watch this and say, what is this guy doing? But I thought it was cool. I thought it was just a chance to record something neat. It's a new experience I've never done. And the amount of speed you can carry, especially like just coming down here in this section, you're not doing much work to start going fast, you know? I mean, gravity is doing its job. And I said the track was built in 86, so it's a little old and it's a little bumpy. You can see my arms bumping a little. But it was still faster than I've been on flat ground on a bike by all means. So it was pretty cool. So he'll ring the bell here, and then as you cross the that's your start line when you cross that bell, but your time doesn't begin until you hit the black line on the other side of the track. So you want to stay as high, get your pedals going, think I hit like 1300 watts here, and then head into the apex, and I messed up on this run. You'll see me come out of, I pop out onto the red a little, of course, because I'm filming it and trying to look cool. And my other runs I had done a little better holding the black line, which is the shortest distance around the track. So that's what you're going for. And then of course, you know, you're pretty much done, but you can't stop pedaling or you'll fall off. And my heart rate hit like 193 on there. So, and 133 cadence, which is also not something you would do on a normal bicycle. So, really cool experience. I recommend everyone go do it. If you've been riding bikes and you just want something totally different from what you're used to. It was a great time. So, hope you enjoyed this quick little video. It's a little shorter than the other ones, and I kind of like the chest mount, so I might do that for some crits later. Tell me what y'all think. Oh, and my gearing on that run was like 85 inch or 90 inch, somewhere like that. So pretty small, and I spun out pretty quick. I think I could have hit more watts. Of course, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I'm gonna go for a better time later. But not bad for my first time doing it. I mean, it was pretty fun. Thank y'all for watching.